Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So as promised, here's the second version of my Salamangreat deck profile. So this one is a Super Poly variant. I had to cut a few cards both on the main and the extra deck as well, and I changed one card out of my side deck just because, I felt like it synergized really well depending on like your matchups, because sometimes Super Poly won't affect every deck. There are certain decks that can easily get around it, but they'll still like go full combo heavy. So you just gotta like know like what your matchup is, what's the best way to go about it, and yeah, just basically go from there. So let me just go and show you what I got this time. Alright, so starting off with the main deck, of course, I'm just going to go through this really quickly. Playing 3 Foxy, 3 Spinny, these are mandatory. I'm not going to go through what every card does this time because I've already explained each one thoroughly. 2 Jack Jaguar for the grind game. The standard 1-0, still got to run Gazelle, Foul, as well as Falco. So, yeah, definitely the best ones. As for the pseudos, I'm running 3 Buffalo this time. Still playing 3 Buffalo rather, but 2 Sea Archiver. I just felt like Sea Archiver is one of your best extenders. I'm still not going with Debug. Again, it's just one too many normal summons. I don't really like it right now. I'd probably like it more if it was back at 3, but it's going to stay at 1 for a good while, so, I mean, that's really all I can say about it. For the hand traps, I just cut down by 1, and this time I'm running 3 Ash rather than 2 like I was before. Same with Valor, I'm running 3, but this time I cut down on DD Crow to 2, simply because like I mostly just want to use it as kind of like a backup strategy, like if I Super Poly or if I just overall disrupted my opponent, but they try to bring a certain card back, DD Crow is just kind of like one of those go-to cards that'll help you stun your opponent like that. So, yeah, that's really all there is to say. I believe that's 24 monsters, so now we're just moving on to spells and traps already. I apologize if my voice sounds a little weaker than usual, it's just sore throat's still hitting me, so... But I'm recovering overall, so don't worry. Alright, so for the spells, 3 Sonic Mining. I know it's expensive and it's getting a reprint, so don't worry. Other budget options like Sonic Backdoor, which is good. You could run Pot of Desires. I'm not running it myself, but again, the options are still there. 3 Will-less Salamangreat. Just helps you recover from Nibiru or Extend, depending on your situation. If you don't get Nibiru, then this card becomes a godsend. 3 Super Poly, it's not respondable. Definitely an amazing card to break boards, especially if you're forced to go second. Super Poly is always there for you. And that's what's so great about the Stalags, because like Stalags can easily go first or they can go blind second. It just really depends on how well you play your decks skillfully, 2 Cosmic Cyclones, still amazing against the back row heavy strategies. The standard 1-0, Sanctuary, and Circle. And I'm still playing Monster Reborn because Monster Reborn just acts as another extender. So it's just another good way to recover. And for traps, I'm only running the 2. 1 Roar, 1 Rage. Well, I was tempted to run a second Roar, but didn't really have the room, and that would have just put my deck over 41 cards, and I just didn't want to go with that. So it's 40 cards in the main deck still, and that's how I like to keep it. Alright, so now we're moving on to the extra deck. Extra deck, like I said, just changed slightly, but nothing too big. Only I'm not running Pyro Phoenix now. I'm still running 3 Baelings, of course. 3 Wolf, and 2 Heat Leo. Definitely still need this lineup. I'm still running the 1 Hita and the Nightmare Phoenix. Comes into clutch whenever you need it. But my go-to link for this deck is going to be Avermax. It was either going to be this or Appaloosa, and I just prefer Avermax overall. Definitely an amazing monster. I would highly recommend picking this if you don't have access to an Appaloosa. So Avermax is a good enough second. Or if you want, you can go either Borreload or Boral Sword Dragon. One of those will do you just fine. For the XCs, 1 Mirage Dahlia this time rather than just 2. And 1 Abyss Dweller. And for the Super Poly targets, of course, got to run the standard, or rather the generic Starting Venom Fusion Dragon. And for the mirror match, Violet Chimera. So, not much else to say about that. Violet Chimera together with Heat Leo definitely enables a really nasty OTK combo. But in order for the Violet Chimera effect to go off, you need to fusion summon it with itself somehow. So if your opponent happens to have one, you should be able to beat them just fine with that. So just be on the lookout. Alright, so now we're moving on to the side deck. Like I said, the side deck's not too different. The only real difference is just 1 card. I just took out Shared Ride, but we'll get to there just momentarily. 3 Nibiru, of course. And for Shared Ride, well, not for Shared Ride, the Shared Ride replacement is Enemy Controller. Mainly because it goes really well together with the Nibiru. If you give your opponent the token, if it's strong enough, you can use Enemy Controller, tribute a monster, take control of the token, switch it to attack mode. Bam, your opponent's going to be one-shotted, so that's what's so great about it. Two Twin Twisters still, definitely need to be prepared for, like, Sub-Terrors or Altergeist or whatever those back row heavy strategies are. Still running the full Artifact Engine, 3 Lancia, a Scythe, and, of course, can't forget the Sanctums. So, yeah, that's really all there is. Hope you guys will enjoy this, and just be sure to stay tuned for a combo video.